Sophia, aka the Concrete Rose, and I'm back with another video. So today, I'm on my way from work per usual, and I'm just in the car, just talking to myself, and spirit is flowing. And a quote that came to me was, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us the most." And y'all, when I say that quote dropped down on my head and I had chills over my body, because I feel like that is what a lot of us are struggling with, who are intuitive, who are blessed with spiritual abilities. I feel like everybody has some sort of spiritual ability. I feel like all humans have that innate intuitive gut that can guide them throughout their life and stuff. But for the ones that have been called to awaken others, for the ones that have been called to show up in our power, a lot of us have had situations that have kind of dimmed our light, that have convinced us that these abilities that we have, that we did not ask for, these are abilities that just were innate within us. I can remember being a kid, y'all, and hearing stories about how I was talking to spirits and stuff. That as a kid, I didn't ask for that. Like, that was just an innate ability within me that I could do. I remember being a kid and being able to see orbs and colors, and it's just like, that's something that was innate within me. I didn't ask for any of this stuff, and I also grew up in a home where my dad was very religious. And, I remember hearing stories about how he prayed my gifts away, but he didn't call them gifts, right? He was like, I had to pray that away. We don't talk to spirits in my house. And it's just like, because I grew up in that environment, now that my gifts are awakening on their own, y'all, like, on their own. And that's the thing, a lot of us are awakening, not necessarily by force, but spirit is like, okay, it's time for you to start honing in on these gifts. It's time for you to start mastering these gifts. And a lot of us are afraid. A lot of us are scared because we're like, I don't know what lies on this other side. I don't know what's going to happen. Everyone has told me these bad things. A lot of us have probably had bad experiences. If you're a dreamer, you've probably had bad experiences with like lucid dreaming and things. You probably suffer from really bad nightmares. If you are someone who can see spirits and stuff, you've probably seen some scary ass shit. Like you've probably witnessed some scary shit. If you are a traveler and you can travel through different dimensions and stuff like that, you've probably ended up in a reality that you're like, bitch, how the fuck did I get here? Like, literally, like, we've all had experiences where this world, other people, whatever, has tried to scare us away from our abilities. But I just feel this energy in the air, y'all. Like, I was talking about this with one of my friends, y'all. Like, it's just this energy in the air of like, it's time to wake up. It's time to really start mastering your abilities, really start tapping in with who you are. If you're only embracing parts of you, but you're not embracing the fullness of you, you're not embracing all of you, you're not showing up as your authentic self. And y'all know that's something that I preach and I stand by, being authentic. standing up in your fullness, standing up in your power, not shying away because other people won't get it, because other people may not understand it. Oh, well, this wasn't their calling, but it's yours. You wouldn't have these abilities waking up inside of you if you were not supposed to use them. God would have never given you these abilities if you were not supposed to utilize them. Like, seriously. And so as I'm talking to y'all, I'm also talking to myself, because I have been very open and honest about, you know, my fears surrounding my power, surrounding, you know, who I can truly be, who I can truly, like, y'all, oh my gosh, it's like this brewing, it's like this, like, stirring within me of just, like, power, being so gifted, being chosen, y'all, like, and I hate saying that word. I hate being like chosen ones and all that shit, because I feel like we're all chosen, but I feel like what separates you from other people is that you choose to follow that calling. You choose to answer that calling. We've all been chosen to do something great in this life, but not everybody will answer that phone. Not everybody will pick that phone call up and, you know, do what they need to do. You know, and I feel like it's all about intentions. What are your intentions for wanting to tap into your power? Is it to better humanity, to better yourself, to better your circumstances, to better your life? Or is it so that way you can get over on people and manipulate people? You know, like, I feel like it's all about you, and it's all about what your calling is, you know, and it's all about what God has called you to do. And if you really want to tap in with that power, if you really want to tap in with self, you have to eliminate the fear. We have to eliminate the fear. You being fearful of your power is you being scared of yourself. And I feel like we are no longer at a point in our journey where we can say that we're inadequate. We can't say that we're not worthy. Like, even if we do say that shit, it's like a conviction within our spirit, because it's like, bro, you think your spirit guides will be going this hard for you if you weren't worthy? It's some situations right now that I know could have took me the fuck out. I was not supposed to be here right now, but I am here by the grace of God, by the grace of my spirit team. I'm here, and it's because I have a purpose and a calling over my life. And so do you. It's some situations that you've been through that you like, bitch, I don't know how the hell I'm still here. I don't know how I'm still walking and breathing and talking, but you're here. And it's because you have something within you that is so powerful, that is so magnetic, that can change the world, can change other people's lives. And don't think about this shit on, like, you know, a social media standpoint, like, oh, I need to be viral and I need to have all of these followers and shit like that. Like, it's so much bigger than that, bro. It's so much bigger than that. We just live in a digital age right now, but it's so much bigger than that. Think about the people that you touch, who will then touch other people, who will then touch other people. Like, it's literally a chain reaction, y'all. It's literally a chain reaction. So it's time to stop being afraid. It's time to stop being scared. Like, really tap in with your spirit team, your ancestors. Your ancestors are always your first line of defense, baby. If you ain't communicating with your ancestors, you need to do that shit ASAP. Because your ancestors are always your first line of defense. They're always going to come through. They're always going to motivate you. They're always going to, you know, reassure you and tell you the right way to go. Your ancestors are always your first line of defense. I don't care what spiritual practice you are in. Your ancestors will always be your first line of defense. So if you're not communicating with your ancestors, if you're not working with your ancestors, that is like your first step. You know, but then also, like, communicating with your spirit guides, communicating with your spirit animals if you have them, communicating with girl, I don't know what you got back there. You know, I don't know what's on your spiritual court. You feel me? So it's just like exploring these things. And again, intention is everything. Being intentional. What are your intentions for doing this? Because spirit runs off energy, baby. And so if you meeting this shit with negative energy, manipulative energy, you're going to attract that. So get clear. Again, talk to your ancestors. Research your ancestry, y'all. My ancestors had me up last night looking at maps of Africa. It's just like, y'all, literally, like, once you start communicating with your ancestors, they will send you on quests to like find shit, and like you'll look up and you'll be like, I don't even know how I got here. I don't even know like how I got to this website, how I got to this information, but I'm here. You know, like it's so cool, y'all. It's so cool. And oh my gosh, it's just like so much that I can say off of this, but I just want y'all to know that it's time to stop running away from your gifts. It's time to stop running away from your abilities. It's time to stop running away from who you are, who God has called you to be. You're meant to touch people in this life. You're meant to do amazing things in this life. And no, we will all not be going down the same path. You know, I may end up somewhere that is not on your path. But we all have these abilities, you guys, and we all have the ability to wake them up and to utilize them for the betterment of ourselves, of our loved ones, of our community, and for our entire world population, you guys, like, for real. So, yes, praying, work, just praying. You know, that's also something that came to me. Praying for discernment, praying for God to really talk to you. Like, y'all, God will speak back. God will speak back. When you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, like, God will speak back. For real. In whatever way God shows up for you. Okay, I'm not even about to sit here and tell you God gonna show up in this way, that. No. Whatever way God shows up for you, God will show up. Pray for discernment. Pray for answers. You know, if you're a dreamer, pray. You know, right before you go to sleep, pray, God, please give me, you know, answer to so-and-so situation. And you will literally get an answer, you guys. Like, learning how to decode your dreams and shit like that is very, very important. It's, y'all, like, it's so much. Like, once you start awakening to these spiritual abilities, like, spirit will literally guide you. I swear, spirit will literally guide you and tell you where to go and tell you what to do and tell you who to talk to and who not to talk to. Spirit will tell you these things. Now, obviously, we all have free will, you know, and we could do whatever we want. But I'm telling you, like, you're not alone. You're not inadequate. You do have abilities. Stop psyching yourself out. You're not fucking crazy. The things that you are experiencing, yes, they're real. Yes, you can feel the presence of spirit in the damn room, bitch. You are not insane. You are a highly sensitive. You are a highly intuitive, okay? And you can feel energies when you walk in the room, and you know that. And I have chills over my body, so that's for somebody. You know, like, stop fucking playing, bro. Stop playing with yourself. Stop acting like you're not powerful. Stop acting like God has not called you to do amazing things in this life. All right, y'all. I just had to get that out. I had to get that out for myself and for the collective, baby. It's time. Like, it's really, really time, y'all. It's our time. It's our time. Period. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. And I'm sending y'all so much peace and love and elevation on this journey, honey. Okay? Peace.